All right, so let's do a reading on this. Why are authorities not saying anything about this case? They just keep arresting a 14-year-old girl. Um, they were parading the girl around in the video. If you saw it, it was, they were doing it for show, it seems. That doesn't make any sense. Why would you show off arresting someone if you're not going to make a statement? Doesn't make any sense to me. I'm sure something's going to come out, but it seems that their silence seems to be they're wanting the story to just go away, just move on to a trans shooter or something with Trump or Harry and Meghan or something. But let's see, why are they being so cagey about this? What's going on there? I guess as much as the police have, the two-tier tier system, as much as they've turned against citizens, arresting them for tweets, perhaps this even for them is a bridge too far to try to prosecute a child, but maybe they're doing it anyways. It looks like it. Wow. Citizens are on their own. Really dark times. Evil, satanic times. It's all, my opinion, all Satanists behind this. AI and everything. It's just all very satanic, in my opinion. Anyways, let's take a look here. What's going on with the police? I know that this will be a real explosion for this when it shows that they're not doing anything about it. This will be the linchpin. This will be the final thing that just ignites everything. Let's see. Yeah, I thought I had my camera fixed, and it just keeps acting up again. I have to try something else, I guess. It's electronics. All right, so I've shuffled the cards. Let's see what's going on here with the police in the UK. And this girl, Lola, is her name, I believe. Why are they not coming out and saying anything? With my luck, they'll say something in the middle of this reading. It's always my timing. But let's see. Let the cards show. General situation. Ooh, Knight of Cups reversed. Knights, fighters, lies. Yeah, they know this is gonna. They're very. They are themselves emotionally upset by this, and it's become contentious within and a lot of lies and deceptions they're trying to pull. So yeah, a lot of things going on behind the scenes. I wouldn't doubt Keir Starmer himself is involved with it as well. Okay, Ace of Wands reversed. Yeah, they're trying to be deceptive and just put out this story. They just want to push it out, push it down. I mean, make it, just bury it. So they're desperately trying to beat down this story by being quiet. Knight of Cups is a quiet card. It's not saying anything. It's being very deceptive in their quietness and holding back by omission everything. So yeah, bottom of it all, Knight of Swords. Yeah, a lot of angry people and police officers. I think it's a very contentious situation for them, and it's one where they know that it's getting it to a point where they have to come out with it. Whose side are you on? Because this will decide: are the police on the people's side or on the corrupt government side? So this is why it is such a hot story, and one where how the police fall on this one is going to decide everything. At the bottom of it all, yeah, Seven of Wands. I think that they know that there's no defense in them and how they're handling it, and they know that if they do come out and say, "Yeah, we're going to prosecute the girl for this," that they're just all the townspeople are going to get the pitchforks, and it's going to be over and out. You know what I mean? It's going to be like they'll just destroy the place. So they know there's on the one hand, I think the police are being told to make it go away and not arrest anybody, but on the other hand, except for the girl, of course. But on the other hand, they are afraid of the people, and they should be. because they know what people are very angry about this. That's come to this. So, what about the event is affecting them the most? Ten of Pentacles reversed. I take that as a secretive globalist influence. I take this as a globalist card with all their money. And yeah, they are secretively, of course, this is their agenda, their trans agenda. They're bringing in the legal aliens, all BlackRock and Larry Fink and all with Keir Starmer and all that. So they are secretly putting the pressure on them to not say anything and you know, push this, bury the story. I shouldn't say push it, bury it. They want to bury it. They want to put it out, the story out. Of course, wands. But yeah, so what are they expecting? What do the police expect from this? King of Cups reversed. They're gonna lie their asses off. They're trying to figure out what they can say to emotionally manipulate people in the situation in such a way that people don't, attack them and take them out and turn totally against them. Yeah, so they're trying to figure out a way to lie their way out of this, or just being silent. Because I mean, King of Cups, Knight of Cups, very quiet. They haven't said anything, but also a lot of things going on behind the scenes. Because obviously they don't want to arrest the immigrant, right? Can't do that. They can't touch the immigrants. So that's only leaves a 14-year-old girl. Yeah. So they're just being quiet. Yeah, because they are untrustworthy, and I think they're also fighting. I don't think all of them are that way. I think there's good policemen who are fighting for what's right, and so there's fights between them. It's dividing the police up. They're being yeah. So what do they not want from all this? What are they trying to avoid or not want? Page of Cups. Yeah, they want it. They don't want to see this girl has become star, right? She's become inadvertently, but she has become a figure, and they don't want that. They're like, no, don't make her a star. Don't make her the Joan of Arc of Scotland. Don't make her. So that really terrifies them. That's it's too late though. She's like a Greta Thunberg. The globalists like using little girls. Remember that Greta Thunberg they like using. So this is something very potent, I guess, and powerful in using a little girl for something. So the globalists have been using Greta Thunberg for their climate change lies to push that nonsense. So now you've got a little girl on the other side, right? So they recognize, the globalists especially, they recognize that this is psychologically very powerful, situation here, with what the impact will be and the uproar response will be, and it still will be. I think it's already done, said and done. But the police, that's why the police are being so cagey and silent. There's nothing they can say to change what's already happened and how people feel about it. I mean, Jesus is ready to climb through that video screen and get the how does he call it, a Brodian himself. I don't blame him, but I'm just saying this is what everybody around the world is feeling. So I'm just trying to show like this is affecting everybody at a very deep level. Even with everything else going on, it's something that's very much, yeah, it is very powerful. So what are the police hoping for? What are they hoping? And I get the 9 of Cups reverse. Wish not coming true. Again, Cups being quiet. Again, we kind of have a girl here in this particular 9 of Cups. So they don't want her to talk. They don't want her to tell people what's going on. They're terrified of her. They are terrified of this little girl. This little girl, you see the waves around her, the water, that's people's emotions around the world. I mean, her existence now has created this huge emotional impact around the world. So she's like a walking tsunami, ready to happen. And the police know that. So they're hoping that they can just shut her up. They're like, look, you don't say anything, don't talk to anyone, and we'll, get a good deal for you and your family or something. I don't know what they might be doing, but I kind of get the idea they really want to keep her quiet one way or another, is what I'm getting. It's cups and cups and cups and cups. Shh, quiet, no talking. This is way too emotionally volatile. And they can't defend themselves, and they know it. They know everyone would just want to beat the crap out of them if they don't arrest that man and his sister who beat up the other little girl. So this isn't just one girl, there's multiple girls. And I've seen the pictures on Twitter. The other girl, she had very bad, they hit her in the head, gave her a concussion, I think, in the front and the back. I mean, really beat this girl up before this video of her sister holding the knives. It was her sister that was attacked. So very ugly situation with what happening here, the abuse being caused by this migrant who had the audacity to pull out a video camera and approach the girl and pretend to be a victim later, right? So this is what's going on. So it's gotten to the point the globalists bringing in these criminals, and now the criminals are emboldened and continue to be so. And this is the backfire moment, a huge moment, one of many. So how did the police see the girl right now? I think they're terrified of this girl and what could happen next. Because all this girl has to do is go online and start talking, and she's going to get millions of followers. People are going to be sending her money from everywhere. She's going to, they know this. They and they don't want it. They don't want it to happen. Because she will. This is how they see the girl. She's like, all she has to do is open a TikTok or a YouTube after this, and she will rally the people around her. But they want to keep her down. I could see this as an excess of, though. They know that she's a formidable opponent to them. She will dominate the airwaves. And how do they see the migrant? So, stupid thing. Stupid camera acting up here. So the migrant they see as, he's holding the legal system there. So they see the migrant is the welcome one that they're giving all the money to, right? It's the government and the police protecting and giving money to migrants. And they are, they're taking care of the migrants the way you're supposed to take care of children. And, giving them food, giving them money, giving them a cell phone, taking care of them. So they know, the police know they have to protect the migrants because of the globalists telling them to. And the girl they see as going to be a huge phenomena, like an anti-Greta Thunberg against the globalists. So for the globalists and the police who are in the pocket of the globalists, this girl is enemy number one. And so controlling the narrative with her is their highest priority right now. Yeah. So this is an ugly situation all around. So what are they gonna do next? The police. Oh, look at that Page of Swords. Oh my goodness, this is like a child with a sword. This is that girl. This is symbolic of her right here. And I have it reversed, unfortunately. So they're going to try to make her look bad. They're going to try to pin it on her. They're going to say, maybe make up lies about her. But they're just going to make her quiet somehow. But they are going to try to keep her from speaking out and telling her story of what happened and try to blame her for it. So at the very least, they're trying to keep her away from social media. And because they know everybody in the world wants to interview her right now. So that's why I think they keep arresting her, is to keep her quiet from talking. Oh, in the long term, this is going to get worse and worse. I think we are seeing, more and more upsets. And the craziness of this globalist agenda and everything these globalists have done secretively, pushing the migrants, pushing the transgender stuff, pushing vaccines and all this. It's really catching up. I mean, it's really uh, coming to a point where nothing's making sense. The police don't know what to do. They don't know how to do their job because they've got a bunch of woke, immigrant Keir Starmer two-tier justice going on. That is a complete and total mess, and it's having this demoralizing effect, and it's going to be crazy. I see a very crazy ending that's going to be very upsetting to everyone with the Nine of Swords, and not a good signal for things to come. They're not going to handle this well. I think it's going to make how this is handled is going either a lot of silence with the King of Cups reversed, which is going to upset everyone, that the way they're handling it and the way they're um, attacking the reputation of this girl and trying to make her look like the bad guy. Yeah, this is going to be a very upsetting event that on the police and the public and the country that is not going to end well. Yeah. So really no positive way to handle this except to, take the Trump approach of deporting them all. Because other than that, there's really no other, way of handling this in a positive way where the people will be happy. Yeah, it's a very ugly situation. They know it, and that's why they're being so cagey and quiet, because they know they deserve to be attacked. They know they deserve it, rightfully so, upright. They do deserve to be attacked over this. They have no excuse for doing what they're doing and behaving the way they're behaving. And on the one hand, I'm glad that they're terrified of this girl and the emotional tidal wave that she has ignited. But at the same time, I also feel very badly for this girl who they are mistreating and maligning and defaming. But hopefully, she is able to come out and have her wishes come true here with being able to escape, come out of this stronger and supported and with a lot of support and helping to take our country back, take all of our countries back. All of us want. So there you have it. That is what I see what's going on with the authorities in the UK regarding the situation. I hope you found it interesting. If so, please like and subscribe. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye bye.